Deep by the muddy riverbank, Wobble the Crocodile sat in quiet contemplation. His tail twitched restlessly as he stared down at his large, scaly feet with a heavy frown. "I need shoes," he muttered, tapping his chin with a clawed finger. "Not just any shoes, but stylish, fancy shoes that make a statement." With a sudden burst of energy, he leaped up, sending a massive spray of water onto the grass. Nomi looked up, her eyes wide with confusion. "Shoes? For a crocodile?" Wobble nodded vigorously. "Yes, and I know exactly what to use. Cake." Nomi jumped down from her branch, waving her hands in protest. But Wobble was already racing toward his kitchen cave, ignoring her completely. He dumped flour, eggs, and sugar into a giant stone bowl. "Behold," he declared, stepping into the warm, spongy cakes. Squish! The cake collapsed instantly into a sugary puddle. Wobble wiped cream from his snout, grumbling, "Why didn't you warn me? I have it. Water shoes. They will be cool and refreshing." He grabbed handfuls of thick green moss and soaking them until they were heavy. He strapped the soggy clumps to his feet with vines. "Perfect," he cheered. Squelch! Wobble went sliding across the mud like a runaway log. Nomi rushed over, pulling a leaf from his head as he sat there dripping wet. "Oh, I suppose I didn't listen again," he admitted quietly. Nomi sat beside him, her expression patient and kind. "Together," she said. They began by measuring the length of his massive feet with a sturdy vine. First, they tested thick tree bark, but it was too stiff and cracked. They spent hours twisting strong plant fibers into rope. They worked in a comfortable silence, adjusting the fit and reinforcing the soles. Slowly, the shoes took shape made of the forest's strongest materials. Nomi carefully tied the final knots, making sure the shoes were firm. Wobble stood up slowly, testing his weight. He took a cautious step. "They stay on," he shouted, his voice echoing through the trees. He began to spin in a circle, realizing that the effort had finally paid off. The craftsmanship was perfect, a true testament to patience and teamwork. Wobble sprinted along the bank, his new shoes thumping rhythmically. He danced, he leaped, and he stomped, leaving clear, clean prints. Nomi watched him, laughing as he performed a joyous victory jig. "No more silly ideas without listening first," he promised. "Trying is good," he said softly, "but listening first is even better." Together, they watched the sunset over the river.